grapes next. That's so pretty. So it's all melted. Oh, it's starting to slow down. So pretty. Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. I'm getting ready. It is Sunday and it is Mother's Day today. So happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. No matter what kind of baby you got, fur baby, real baby, I'm about to have both. This pregnancy is trucking right along. Look, he's getting so big, I feel like. I'm just getting ready. We're gonna run to Trader Joe's because they have the best flowers, truly. And they're gonna be very stocked, even though today is Mother's Day. I contemplated getting them yesterday, and I probably should have, but it was fine. I was working on my video, which I just got live for you guys today, which is episode 5 of the kitchen renovation. Cabinetry design, we're in that phase now. And I think they're gonna start bringing it this week, which is really, really exciting. Worked on that edit all day yesterday. The thing about this series is there's so much footage from over time that goes into it. So it's a lot more editing on, you know, like the back end is a lot more, you know, just trying to make it make sense and giving visuals. And I always like through all of my videos, I like to show what I'm saying, you know, so you're not left guessing kind of like, what are you talking about? You know, like it's easy for me to kind of live in the project because I know what's going on. I can visualize the space and everything. So I try and show as many photos, reference photos, renders, sketches, everything that I possibly can to make it make sense to anyone outside my own brain. That's always like a lot of editing work, which totally okay. I always love the outcome of those types of videos, and just making a lot of like design decisions on the cabinetry was really, really fun. So today is gonna just be a fun day with Romeo's family. We're gonna go to his sister's house. So we're gonna go to Trader Joe's and get some flowers. I'm making like a charcuterie board because everyone always loves them when I make them. They're just like nibbling food, you know what I mean? Like, it's always really good. So I'm gonna make that. I also think that my appointments for the baby are about to ramp up. I think that this is my last, we're going into every week appointments now, which is insane. Which means that next week starts, we're a month out from his due date, which is crazy. I just can't believe it. So I'm just gonna finish putting on my makeup and we'll head out to Trader Joe's. Okay, so I got these pretty flowers. There were so many people at Trader Joe's, I didn't even film. I got yellow and white, and then some baby's breath, and then I want to mix these in. So I'll do like a combo of that yellow and baby's breath, and then that white and baby's breath, and just make some pretty arrangements. And I've got my cutting board here since we have no kitchen. I have to make the charcuterie board at the coffee table. It's great for me. I have a Gruyere, Gouda, French Brie. I have salami. Like, half this stuff I can't even eat. It makes me so sad. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't eat it. I have prosciutto, grapes, and we just got some like nuts and olives and fig kind of mixture. So we'll just make a little board. This is so weird making it at the coffee table. Luckily we have the fridge outside, you know, like that we kept from the renovation so that we could keep all of this cold. So when I make my charcuterie boards, I normally start with the cheese because they're kind of like specifically shaped, you know, so I can nest. Oh, we have crackers too. Ooh, cheesy! This brie is so big that I might just cut a piece. So we'll put grapes next. Prosciutto pieces. I like to roll up the prosciutto so it's easier to grab. Looking really good so far. It's really full. I have some like fig and other things that I can put on there once we get there, like hummus and stuff. kind of like falling off the board because the cheese is so big, but we'll bring some extras too. Just kind of mix them in. Here. Wait, that's so pretty. Okay. Cut the stems just so that they all match. We'll use a rubber band. Put one of these packets back in there so that they have some cut flour food. Does that stuff actually work? I always put it in there because they come with it, but I never know if it actually keeps them fresher longer, you know. And I'll wrap it. We'll wrap them in tissue paper. I love yellow roses. I think they're so pretty. Oh, this makes them look more like wild, like picked from the garden, not like a stem of, you know, a whole, like just like all the same. So pretty. So much better than just like, you know, buying the bouquets. I don't know. I think it makes it more of a special touch. Not having all the plastic and mixing, you know, kind of your own. That's why I always have tissue paper and ribbon like on hand in like pretty colors so that you can create this. So pretty. Okay, now we really have to go. We're like now really running behind because I wanted to do all of these things. Hello guys, it's the next morning. Well, it's the next pretty much afternoon now. We had our doctor's appointment this morning. They're gonna happen every week now. So have one today, have one on Wednesday, next Wednesday, you know, and they'll kind of stagger a week every week as we get, because I think next week starts a month out from his due date. So everything went perfectly. Did have a surprise little test that I had to do. You know, they always like to surprise me. I've just surrendered. It's just like, I just gotta have these tests and I've just gotta do these things. And anyways, so we're back in the bathroom and I feel like I'm doing a science project. We ran to the store and picked up a single burner. We don't have a kitchen and it's part of my process to see new candle vessel colors with wax in them. And when we're developing them, we're not filling them with wax. You know, it would be a whole nother process, but I can fill them with wax. So it's kind of like my thing. Like I need to see like what the colors look like with the wax in them and stuff. So I do them on my own. I order a big thing of coconut wax from Amazon and they're not scented or anything. It's for like feel. I need to like actually like experience it. So I got a single burner, I got my pot and I got my wax in here. So it's all melted. I just need to take it out so that it can cool down to 140 degrees because you don't want to fill candles at a hotter temperature than that because they can have kind of like a cratery type kind of surface and you just don't want to. So I take it out. I'm just gonna put it on this towel and I have a temperature checker. So let's see how hot it is right now. Usually takes about 20 minutes to kind of cool down to where I want it to go. Yeah, see, that would be 140. We're already at 150. Oh, it's starting to slow down. Yeah. It's about 160 right now. So I let that cool to 140 and then I pour it into the vessel. and with the wick and everything so that I can really experience it. So I've got some really pretty colors launching, one for summer, one for fall, several for holiday. We're doing some fun things, so I just like to test them out. So we're doing a little science project. It worked. I was a little bit worried. I was like, how am I gonna fill these? I don't trust it. I want to experience all the colors and stuff. And we just went to Walmart and picked that up for like $14. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's actually been a week since I vlogged. There's been a couple of things that have happened in the last week that I've kind of filmed and I'll tell you about. I feel like I have so much to catch you up on, but I did not post any vlogs last week. So we had Mother's Day on Sunday with Romeo's family, and I made the charcuterie board and the flowers and everything. We went over there. And then Monday I had my doctor's appointment and I worked on some projects. I worked on the computer for a little bit, but I did feel like more tired, but I have those days. And I was just thinking like, oh, you know, like we're approaching the last month of this pregnancy. I was like, it might be a little more tiresome than I thought. I knew getting to the end of the pregnancy would be more exhausting. You know, like he's getting bigger and we're getting closer, and it's always like the doubt, like he could come any day or any week or a month from now. Like it's like this in between where you just like don't know if he's going to make it to full term, or he's gonna come early, or he's gonna be late. Who knows truly. So I knew I would be like a little more tired. And then I started to feel a little itch in my throat, and it started to feel a little scratchy, and I was like, am I getting sick? And my fear, like in life, I think it was after the pandemic that this happened to me, but my fear is getting someone else sick. Like, so now with me, like I've never really been bothered by like my own self getting sick because I feel I'm like pretty healthy. I can get over things pretty quickly. But now that I'm pregnant, it's like, if I get sick, can he get sick? And I started down a spiral of paranoia and worry and all the things, you know, and I immediately called my doctor. And it felt different. Like I felt like I was coming down with like some kind of head cold, and I just was hoping that it wasn't like strep throat or anything like that. But I did have some sniffles, so I kind of knew it wasn't going to be that. I don't know. Self-diagnosing myself and Googling was probably a bad idea. But anyways, called my doctor then the very next morning when it wasn't really getting better, and she just told me what to do. If it gets any worse, come see her, no big deal, but not anything to be concerned about right now. So I came down with a head cold. I was super stopped up. My throat was itchy for just like the first day, but I was super tired. I think with the combination of being pregnant in the last month of pregnancy, already contributing to me having like lower energy, and then being sick on top of it, I was like done. I had no energy to even think about things that could have been happening that I could vlog and share. I just had no energy, and I knew I just needed to like rest, recharge, help my body just like get over whatever head cold that it was, so it didn't get any worse and it didn't affect the baby, and I just needed to veg out. And that's exactly what I did. I was on the couch. I went from bed to couch, from couch to bed to couch. I binge watched Bridgerton when it came out, but it was only 4 episodes. I binge watched other shows and movies, and I was trying not to get Romeo sick as well, because that, again, it's that fear. So then my mom was supposed to come, but as soon as I started to feel like a tickle and like a scratchiness in my throat, I called her immediately, and I was like, I don't know if I'm getting sick, but if I am, I don't want to get you sick, and then you go home and you get dad sick, and all of this, it's like, that's just like my fear. And so she was like, okay, let's play it by ear. So she pushed her trip a couple of days, and I definitely was getting sick, so she ended up canceling her trip. So she didn't come. We were supposed to go to the Long Beach flea market together. I was gonna take her to all my like stores that I found since living in this new area, and we were just gonna like kind of hang out. But instead of coming this time, she's just gonna come a little earlier than she had planned on for like when the baby was gonna be born, so that she's definitely here and doesn't miss the birth. So it really all works out. We were just gonna like go shopping. Like we really weren't going to do anything like major, so it wasn't a big deal. But it was sad because I was like looking forward to her coming and just like
having fun together before the baby comes. I vegged out, I got better, I'm over it, we're back, my energy's back up. So during the week, there were a couple of things that kind of worked in my favor. I really got to rest because the guys didn't come and work and bring the cabinetry. They were still working on all of the finishing touches and I say face frame lightly, but it's basically the trim around the front of the cabinets, all the drawer slides. Like literally they're going to be able to bring the cabinets from the mill shop into the kitchen and just like put and install. And that's literally it. They're all going to be made. It's all planned. So the install's going to go super, super quick. So they were just doing a lot of that kind of like noisier work off site. So I was able to really rest without, any people in and out of the house or getting anybody else sick. I don't know. I doubt I would have gotten them sick, but still. And I found a table, a dining room table for our eating kitchen on Cherish. I actually found it at the same time that I found the light. So if you remember the light that I found, we still haven't seen it fully together because it's kind of all in pieces. So we'll see it when it's actually, installed. I may lay it out beforehand. I'm getting a little bit too curious. When I found that light, I also had been kind of stalking a table on Cherish, and it's a bleached oak trestle table, French trestle. Why when I say it, it sounds weird. It sounds like truffle. Trestle table. You know how they used to make them where it was almost like a jigsaw puzzle? It was not any hardware that put these tables together. It was like one piece went into another piece, that was supported, and it all kind of came together, and it was like a puzzle, and that's how they made them. I love this one specifically. I'll put in a picture of it because the bar that runs on the bottom through to each of the legs had more of a design to it, and the other ones that I was seeing were either just like a flat piece of wood or nothing really there, and the sides of it were more French instead of being more urn-like, which makes it like more Italian. I also loved the thickness of the top, and so I ordered it back when I ordered the light, and it came this week. So I'll put in the clips. Love the color. It's so pretty. Oh. So there's no hardware on this table. It's like an old school trestle table, how they used to make them. That one first, huh? I love that piece so much.
Secured? Oh, nice.
Perfect. It's heavy?
Yeah, top is heavy.
Yeah, the top is thick.
Ooh, the top is heavy.
Yeah, because it's so thick.
It's nice. Okay.
You like
nice.
it?
Yeah,
you
nice.
see how in good shape it is? You love it?
Oh, it's nice.
It's in such good shape.
The top is
stunning.
3 times heavier than
the bottom.
Stuff put together. Holy moly.
It's gorgeous. You see how it looks like our entryway table?
Yeah.
I wanted like a similar vibe.
That's pretty.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. Way better.
Yay. So I originally got like this white glove Cherish delivery that would have moved it into the kitchen, but we didn't want the table in the way before they were bringing all the cabinetry and things like that. Timing of all of these deliveries and the progress that we're making on the kitchen and the timing of everything has been super tricky. And I think the goal was just getting everything here. So we went ahead and put it into the garage, and we're just gonna like disassemble it because I know how it was put together, but I love this table so much. Romeo helped him bring it in, like especially like the top part, and he was like, oh, this is a really pretty table. So he really liked it too, which makes me really happy. So we're on a mission to find dining room chairs. I at least need 6, if not 8. I would love to just get 8 already so that I could seat a set of 8 at the table, but I don't think we'll keep 8 at the table all the time because it'll just take up the space on the sides where, kind of like our walking path. So we're going to be on the hunt for that. I just have a few more things on my list, like small decor things like that I need to find. And order, but they're not like super pressing. But I did get to go back to the mill shop yesterday and see the progress of the hood and the cabinets. And you guys, I'm so excited for these cabinets to be installed and the hood to be installed, because seeing it just in the mill shop was impressive, but I know seeing it in the kitchen is going to be like insane. Just the amount of work and detail that has gone into this custom cabinetry is just like incredible. So I'm so excited. So some things happened while I was sick, but I was down for the count. I was like not having it. I was on the couch. I just did those few little things, those few little filmings, and we got over it. So we're back in business. We're gonna go to the flea market even though my mom's not here, and I'm gonna look for her some things because she's also looking for some things for her guest house. So we're gonna do that. That'll be in the next vlog. So I'll see you guys on Thursday for another vlog, and then on Sunday for another DIY video on my other channel. We'll see what they're able to accomplish this week on the kitchen to see what this video on Sunday is going to be about, but it may be something a little bit different. I have a few other projects that I've been working on in the works that I can finish up, but regardless, there'll still be a video. So I'll see you guys really soon. Bye guys. Kinsley, I'm surprised you haven't thrown this into the pool yet.